Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, April 5th, and today I am on day 38, guys. Can you believe it? Day 38. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's been following my page, my channel, and just going through this detox fast, spiritual journey, juicing fast with me. I really appreciate you guys so much. I just thankful for you guys for following this journey with me. And before we get started, of course, I'm going to tell you guys to make sure you're following, sharing me, subscribing me here on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook here with the Green Spot with Amina Jade and Green Spot 313 on Instagram. I have just been having such an amazing time doing this juice fast and really just being so surprised and at awe of the level of discipline that I've been showing myself, the level of spiritual connection that I've been making with myself, and just being so sure and so confident. I don't know if there's been a time that I can remember where I've really felt this sure and this confident with such ease, right? Because we do so many things in our life and our time where we got to zone in, we got to focus in, and we can do it. And sometimes we get it done, but it can be stressful. It can cause anxiety. It can be like, ugh, I don't really feel like this with this. I mean, don't get it twisted. I definitely have moments when I feel like, man, you're trying to go 60 days now? You think you're going to do 60 days? And I'm like, yeah, I can do it. I wake up and I'm not even like super hungry. And this is the part I think amazes me almost the most, because you would think that you would be like waking up starving every day. I don't really feel like that. And it has me really reflecting and thinking, like, once I do start back reintroducing foods into my system and eating foods again on a regular basis, do I really need to eat first thing in the morning? Like, you hear people talk about this all the time, about how we get so caught up in routines of what we are expected to do, what we've been trained to do since childhood. You know, get up in the morning right before school, you go, you eat breakfast, and then sometime you go to school and you might have another little snack or breakfast, and you have snacks, then you have lunch, then you have dinner, then you have another little snack after dinner and dessert. All these different things that we're doing out of regimen instead of being more in tune with our body. One thing that I feel like I've realized while I've been on this juice fast is that I don't even really begin to feel super hungry until probably about noon, maybe even about 1 o'clock. I was following one of the other health YouTubers on there, Kamaria Dominica. She had someone there. I can't think of the man's name. But he was into healthcare and skincare, and he talked about, just being in tune with your body and just, not overeating and just letting your body work for the food that you're about to give it. So why do you need to basically start eating first thing in the morning, right? You need to allow your body to work for those calories that you're giving it. So let it use some of the calories that was left over from the night before and burn off some of that. Use some of that storage that's there, and then tap in, to getting, more nutrients, more foods later on in the day. So I've really been thinking about that and focusing on that. That's one of the things that I've been focusing on while I'm going through this juice fast is, what is life going to look like after the juice fast, so you can keep up this intuitive feeling that you have about when you're ready to eat, when you're not ready to eat. Why are you eating? What are you putting in your body? What is it supplying for your body? That's one of the other big things that I have been reflecting on as well, is when I'm putting these foods in my body, what am I giving to my body? Why am I giving this to my body? Am I getting potassium from it? Am I getting selenium? Am I getting vitamin C? I'm trying to help something with my immune system. Am I trying to help my liver or my kidneys? Things like that. Versus, of course, just eating sometimes just eat because something tastes good. Because plenty of things taste good, right? That we know are not nutrient dense, that we know that are not healthy. So I've been really reflecting and thinking about that, how life will look for me after this juice fast. Yes, I'm still a weirdo and I still do things to soothe myself at night, because at night sometimes I do start to think about food. So I still like to watch just my one mukbang that I like to watch her eat like this vegan food. I think I like the crunchy sounds. I know I'm a weirdo. I don't care. Don't judge me. And so that's something that I still do. And then I still find it very soothing to cook for my loved ones. Like I cooked for my boyfriend yesterday night after I got home late. I made him like some chili. So I had like 3 beans in it. I sauteed him garlic and onions and green peppers and everything and made it nice and spicy for him. He had some crackers and I just served it to him and it was fine. It was great. It was fine to give that to him. That made me feel good. I don't know why that soothed me. But it did. So that's just something to think about. Not saying that does it for everybody, but it might do it for some. So give it a try if you're on this juice fast. Something else. So I've still been doing, if you've been following me, you guys know, I think at about day 4 or 7, I don't remember. I decided that I was going to do yoga every day for 365 days in the midst of me doing this detox juice fast, right? Crazy, I know. I've been doing really well with that. I've just been doing yoga every day faithfully. Sometimes it's for 15 minutes. Sometimes it's for 45 minutes. Sometimes it's for 30 minutes. It just depends. But I have been dedicated to that and I have been doing it. And I'm seeing the benefits. I was able to do this move that I could not do before, where you like flip your legs all the way over to touch, the carpet over your head. When you like push your lower back up with your hands. I'm able to do that now. I was like too excited. I did it one day, like, in bed, not in a nasty way, but I did it in bed and I was like, oh my God, was that a mistake? So I immediately jumped on the floor and like tried it again. I was like, oh my God, I can do it. And I can do it with ease. So I was too excited. The next day, one of the YouTubers that I look at, Sarah Beth. I love to do yoga with Sarah Beth. One of the yogis I like to do yoga with is Sarah Beth. And she had, one of her thumbnails was literally her doing that position that I had just realized I could do. So that's the one I picked for that day. Like, oh, she's doing that. Oh, I'm doing that one. And so I did it. I did it with ease. I was so proud of myself. Oh my gosh. So I'm excited about my yoga journey and my yoga experience in itself. I'm definitely getting stronger, getting more flexible. I feel my hips opening up more, which I'm super excited about. I definitely still have a ways to go. I'm excited to see where I'll be at in another 3 months, in another 6 months, in another 9 months with my flexibility and mobility of my body. Because you guys know my goal is next summer is to get my yoga teacher certification. So I am now preparing my body for that. So if you guys haven't previously looked at my videos, that's my goal. So I'm trying to prepare my body 12 to 15 months beforehand, so I can be prepared and ready next summer when I decide to take my yoga teacher certification class. I didn't want to go in there looking like poo. So I decided to start working on it now because I've always loved yoga. I always periodically do yoga, but now I'm ready to like take it to the next level, to get more serious about it. Because I think it'll be something really nice for me to offer, especially because, guys, I have my spiritual store. I sell sage. I do tarot card readings. I do Reiki. I do all that already. And so my dream, my goal, I'm always planning for the future is to open up a bigger location where, yoga will be offered and sound healing will be offered. And although in my dream, I'm going to have other instructors there, doing some of that for me as well, I definitely want to still be able to offer my own classes or be able to fill in and to be more knowledgeable about those subjects as well. So always planning for the future. But that's pretty much what's going on with my juice fast now on day 38. I'm looking forward to beating out my goal that one of my best friends said which was that I would make it up until Easter because she thinks that I'm going to eat food for Easter. No, definitely not doing that. Definitely feel really confident that I'm not doing that. Easter will be here in several days on Sunday. And I don't have really a worry in the world. I mean, I literally still have a regular job as well. And I sit around people who literally talk about food all day, every day. They eat food every day, all day. And yeah, I'm just not really budging. So I'm really cool and confident in that. Some of the juices that I have been having have been a lot of citrus juices, pineapples, oranges, lemons, limes. I have been throwing in a little bit of ginger, and a little bit of cucumber. But this month I am focusing on specifically green juices starting today going forward for the remainder of the days. I really want to do just strictly green juices at this point because I want to see if there's any difference as far as the cleansing, because not giving away too much, but a little bit of TMI in regards to my poo sessions. Before when I first started my juice cleanse, I did have some things coming out like, ooh, okay, a little bit looser, and then it just sort of stopped. I wasn't sure if I was getting constipated because of my multivitamin I was taking that had a nice amount of iron and stuff in it, which I know can constipate me. And so then I stopped taking that, and I seem to get a little bit better, but it still wasn't like how I think it should be. Because sometimes when people do these juice fasts, they talk about how they have all this, excessive bowel movements coming out and all that. I haven't really experienced it. I've had moments, but I definitely have days where nothing comes out at all. And if it does, it just looks normal. I haven't really seen anything that I would classify as mucoid plaque, which you'll hear some people describe as like the film coming out of your intestines from all of it being compact and packed up for so long of unhealthy foods. I don't know if that's perhaps is because it may be coming out slowly. I did see some darker sessions initially but I'm not sure if it was mucoid plaque. So look that up when you get some time so you can be more familiar with that. There definitely are people who definitely believe in mucoid plaque in different ways to get it out. I didn't see that. But yeah, some days I have nothing, some days I do, but it looks pretty normal. But again, previously I had already been eating pretty healthy. And when I say healthy, pretty clean fruits, vegetables. I don't eat meat. I have been vegetarian for several years now. Now, right before, and I've been playing around with veganism, shall I say, for the past 2 years, off and on with the veganism part. But December, right before the new year, I did just do vegetarian. I did have dairy. So I was concerned about that because when the new year started, I started just eating raw foods. Raw fruits and vegetables, no alcohol, no marijuana, none of that. And then February 28th, I started on this juice detox, this juice fast. So I don't know if that helped play a factor with that as well, but that's just something to consider. That everybody's body is so different, but that's just what I wanted to give you guys about my particular journey. Doesn't mean it's going to be like that for you, but I know sometimes people like to know about that. And then, as I said before, I'm not weighing myself again till day 60. I weighed myself at day 30, so you guys can check out that video if you want to know how that went for me. But right now, that's where I'm at. If you guys have any questions, any comments, definitely leave them below. Make sure you follow and share my journey. And as I said, the green spot 313 here is just beginning. The green spot with Amina Jade is just beginning here at this channel because I'm starting off with my journey so you guys can get to know me more, to see my journey more, to see my fitness journey, to see my spiritual journey. That's what this channel is going to be all about. But I'm definitely going to be interviewing other people so you can hear their journeys, hear their knowledge, hear the things that's going on in their life. This channel is going to be all about healing, health, wealth, and growth. So you're going to hear all type of things about fitness, about eating properly, about different lifestyles, about mental health, all those things. I'm just all about a holistic healing process. It's not just one thing, right? We can't just focus just on juicing and not our mental health and our spiritual health and our physical health. Everything is a full circle to me. And that's what this channel is going to be about. That's what it's going to be representing and showing you guys. So just stay tuned. I appreciate all of my early followers early on to see me, your favorite girl here, Amina Jade, on her journey with juicing. Until next time, I'll tap in with you guys for day 40, and then I'll tap in, of course, after Easter. Dun, dun, dun. All right, you guys have a good day. Peace.